Here's Jearn going forward now. Pearl Prince likes to race on the speed, as does Stony Bay. Stony Bay being ridden by Shane Dye. Shane was beaten on Dame Win 2 starts ago. Then Damon went to the Epsom and led from a wide barrier. Pearl Prince goes in. Stony Bay is set. They're ready to run. Racing. Came in a good line too. Jearn dropping back with It's All in Fun, and first out Dame Win with Star Dancer. The Penny behind them, and further out Stony Bay and Mr. Marconi showing speed going around the outside. Dame Win and Mr. Marconi, the joint leaders, settling down from Stony Bay and Donor. Over on the inside of Starstruck, the Penny and Pearl Prince 4 deep as they go up the back now. Dame Win in front now, headed by Stony Bay, and Stony Bay comes around the outside to lead 3/4 to Dame Win. Pearl Prince goes forward third, then Mr. Marconi fourth. The Penny 3 deep around Starstruck. Donor the rail, a length and a half. It's All in Fun from Star Dancer. 2 de Jearn, 2 or 3 Japan. And something's happened to this one, Taradu. He's been pulled up out of the race. Taradu has gone amiss and has been pulled out of the race. Up the back of the 1350 now, and the leader is Stony Bay by a length. Second, Pearl Prince. Fourth on the third on the inside is Dame Win. One then to Mr. Marconi running fourth there, followed by Donor and the Penny. Then further back was Starstruck from It's All in Fun. Star Dancer 2, then de Jearn. He's about 8 or 9 lengths off them, and 2 to Depain last of all, coming down the side as they race towards the 900-metre mark, and Stony Bay a half length in front of Pearl Prince, and Dame Win has had all the favours, third on the rail. Fourth, Mr. Marconi, a length in further back, the Penny running fifth. Then Donor, Starstruck, followed by Star Dancer. It's All in Fun. Jearn about 7 lengths off them, and 3 further back, then Depain last of all. 600 metres to go. Stony Bay and neck, Pearl Prince under enormous pressure. Dame Win waiting for the run out now from the Penny. In the centre, Mr. Marconi from Donor, Starstruck, Star Dancer. Jearn's got a job from there from It's All in Front and Depain. Up to the home turn they race. Pearl Prince outside Stony Bay. Right behind them is Dame Win waiting for that run. Mr. Marconi further out as they race towards the 300-metre mark, and Dame Win gets the run, drives through to Mr. Marconi. Donor further out from Starstruck. No Jearn, but Donor, and on the inside Dame Win clear. Mr. Marconi after it was Starstruck, and It's All in Fun with a late run. Dame Win in front of It's All in Fun, and Dame Win just on a length in the run to the line. It's All in Fun, a great run second. Starstruck third. Jearn right behind them with over on the inside Mr. Marconi. Then Donor, and further back Stony Bay. Japan, Star Dancer, further back Pearl Prince. Last of all the Penny, and Taradu has been pulled up at the 1400-metre mark at the back of the track.
Number 7, Dane Win, 270, 130, 2 It's All in Fun, 620 and 12 Starstruck, 440.
Super Tab 7, Dane Win, 290, 140. Number 2, It's All in Fun, $5. And number 12, Starstruck, 350. Correct weight, Perth.
And has got the prize. It's All in Fun, coming with a big run into second placing. Number 2, an eye-catching run. And third is number 12, Starstruck. Good run by the WA mare. And she gets into third, 7, 2 and 12. Now, what's happened to Taradu? Taradu went about 300 metres and was being pulled up by Mickey Dittman over at the 1500-metre mark. Just trying to find a Taradu. There it is. It's over there at about the 1200 on the outer circle track. I just wonder if something's gone amiss with this horse, because it's quickly been unsettled over here, Taradu. Dittman has collected the gear, taken the saddle off, and the attendant's over there with Taradu. Let's hope. Oh yes, he looks very proppy. Horse ambulance coming in now, so something amiss. Something badly amiss with Taradu at the back of the track. Dame Win, the favourite, has won the Caulfield Stakes. Perfect ride by Oliver here. 7, Dame Win. Number 2, second, It's All in Fun. Number 12 is third, Starstruck. Fourth in number 6, Mr. Marconi, running a cheeky race here. 7, 2 and 12. Bobby Thompson, the trainer, Blackmore.
All right, we won't be able to get that.
This is Triple S, the Good Sports on the National Racing and Sporting Service. 95. Let's go south and join Brian at the track. Favourite here is number 3, Our Maze K, showing 190 and $1.20. Last one moving forward there. And Brian Martin getting set to call. It's over 1,600 metres, the Caulfield Guineas. 3 Our Maze K, 190, 120, ahead of number 2, Octagonal, 460, 160, and number 1, Flying Spur, 720 and $1.80. Still no third number, Perth. Here's Brian.
We find up here, and they're about to go. Now, Flying Spur goes up, and Alquahira's Son is the last one to come up, and they'll be ready to run. Inside runner, Ravada. Our Maze K 2, anxious to go. Set for the Guineas. Lighters on, racing. Our Mace K bounced brilliantly out of gate number 2. Flying Spur given a crack with the whip shortly after the start. Away quickly on the inside of Our Mace K as Ravada. Strategic goes up third now, followed further back by Burrito. And on the outside of it, then along the back is Cheviot. Further back in the race then came El Quahira Sun going around the outside from Flying Spur. Over on the inside, Vernal Octagonal second last, and last of all is Principality. Our Mace K holds the lead on top of the hill. A half El Quahira Sun, 2 further back Strategic, a half Ravada, fourth the fence, 2 further back then Burrito, a couple further back Vernal on the inside of Cheviot, 1.5 then to Flying Spur, 3 deep around Principality, and Octagonal is last as they come down the side now and race towards the 950 metre mark. It's Our Mace K highballing in front by over a length. El Quahira Sun second a length further back, Ravada third. They're followed by moving up fourth, 1 off the fence Strategic, 1.5 then Burrito fifth, 1.5 further back in the race then came on the inside Cheviot, going around the outside Octagonal about 5 off the front of the 600 metre mark from Vernal, then Flying Spur and Principality last of all. Our Mace K in full flight before the turn at the 500 metre mark, a half length in front on the outside. El Quahira Sun, Strategic pull to the outside, then Ravada trying to get out from Octagonal and further back Burrito. Our Mace K gives them the slip though around the turn. He booted away 2.5 Ravada, then further back Strategic, Octagonal down the outside from Vernal. It's Our Mace K at the 150 metre mark. His performance is going to do the talking. This mighty little Kiwi is out 4 in front and holding Ravada and Octagonal. Our Mace K, a little champ, scores 3 lengths. Second Ravada, a half third is Octagonal. They're followed further back in the race by Vernal. Back behind those then Strategic, El Quahira Sun. Then Burrito, followed by Flying Spur. Well back in the race in Principality, and Cheviot is last of all.
Double $4.90.
And the win in place, 3 Our Mace K, 190 and 130. 4 Ravada, 370. 2 Octagonal, 140.
Super Tab, 3 Our Mace K, 190, 120. Number 4 Ravada, 410 and 2 Octagonal, 150.
Left them standing.
5-4-2 Perth.
Ravada. Third is Octagonal. Hard ridden to get into third placing, I might add, Octagonal. And this horse, the little fellow, Our Mace K, has given them a kicking. 3, 4 and 2. Our Mace K. How'd he go to get the 1600 today? By 3.5 on the bet. Number 4 second, Ravada trailed back on the inside, no match. And Octagonal out the back, made a run around the outside, laboured in the straight. Fourth in is number 9, and that is Vernal. And fifth home, number 5, and that is Strategic. So the chickens have got into third, fourth and fifth, but left featherless today by Our Mace K, who has put up another brilliant performance. What a mighty little galloper this bloke is. Brian York coming back. Let's go down to Brian Blackmore and Grant Searle.
Oh, we can't get that information. Now, Perth, it's 5-4-2 with correct weight. A length by a length, 2:10.86. Soberter's race.
Okay, 10 minutes to 4, Triple SFM. The Good Sports race time, Melbourne, 136.7. 136.7 the time in Melbourne. Adelaide, Totes. Queanbeyan a length by 3/4, 1 by 3/4 at Queanbeyan on the previous event there. Race number 5 on the numbers 3, 8 and 5. Getting set, Sydney. Sub Sydney is 5 Magic Winner the sub. The resultant dividends on the previous Tasmania, race 6 at Elwick, numbers 3, 5, 2. Number 3 was the winner. Bold Target paid $5.50 for the win and $2.90 for the place. Second went to number 5 Scotch Blessing, returned $2.30, and no third for number 2 Bemopal. The Quinella paid $7.90, Trifecta paid $35.80, and there were no scratchings. Race 6 Elwick, first leg of the double, 3-5-2, $5.50, $2.90, $2.30, no third. Quinella $7.90, Trifecta $35.80, set Sydney.
Priced favourite. Line rocked around a little, and the starter Billy Dale came off his ladder. And he's just over there pointing out a couple of things to some attendants. Incidentally, the last 2 races here at Rosehill, Rod Fuller will broadcast for you. I've got a family commitment, a wedding, in fact, I've got to go to, so Rodney will be with you for the last 2. Set here. They're off. And Catalan Prince a little slowly into stride, and the favourite Magic Winner got the best of it. Moneybags is trying to race Magic Winner for the early lead. Port Watch third, and then Centre Isle Greaves very wide, followed by Law of the Land, then Victoria Park off the track, another victor. A length into Yo Papa, 2.5 to Welsh Miner, and 2-3 lengths to Catalan Prince. They go out of the back straight and along towards the 850, and Moneybags in front, about 3/4 to a half length on Magic Winner, 2 to Centre Isle, nearly a length to Greaves. Then another victor on the outside of Victoria Park, 2.5 to Port Watch inside Yo Papa from Law of the Land. They're really stringing out. Welsh Miner second last, and 3 lengths further back is Catalan Prince. At the 500 coming to the corner, Magic Winner upsides tackling Moneybags, third Centre Isle from Victoria Park, and then Greaves a bit more than a length to Yo Papa, another victor, and 2 to Port Watch and Welsh Miner. They straighten up. Magic Winner race to the lead, about 3/4 Centre Isle. Moneybags has called it a day. Victoria Park is weaving between Magic Winner and Centre Isle and looking a danger. The jockey's desperate on Magic Winner because Victoria Park claimed it. Here's Catalan Prince flying down the outside. Victoria Park the leader. Look at Catalan Prince coming home at 100 miles an hour. Then Welsh Miner, but Catalan Prince is another roughie. Catalan Prince beat Victoria Park, Welsh Miner from Law of the Land, Centre Isle. Another victor, Yo Papa. Magic Winner caved in like a prick balloon, followed by Port Watch, Moneybags, and Greaves was last.
10 Catalan Prince to pay $13.80 and $2.90. 1 Victoria Park $1.70 and 4 Welsh Miner $4.10. Correct weight. Weight is right at Queanbeyan.
Number 10, Catalan Prince, $16 approximately, and $3.10. Do you think it motored home? And it's come from back in the field. Number 1, second, and that's Victoria Park, $2. And number 4, third, Welsh Miner, will pay $3.60. Yeah, well, the bookie boys certainly rubbing their hands with glee this afternoon.
Correct weight, Kembler.
Catalan Prince at $16. He was the better odds here on track, so somebody might have had a little nibble. If you have, good on you. Numbers not up yet. The winner by Pre-Catalan from Popper's Plume, trained by David Lee at Randwick. 10-1 and 4 official, 10-1-4. Yeah, David Lee at Randwick trains the horse for AJ and Mrs. Ian Castle. And a 5-year-old chestnut gelding, Pre-Catalan, Popper's Plume, Danny Beasley. Number 1, Victoria Park, second by Bletchingley, Victoria Peak, Graham Rogers and Justin Sheehan. And number 4, third, Welsh Miner, Bay Gelding, 7, Straight Strike, Lady of Wales, Bill Mitchell, Paul Falvey. 9, 4th, Centre Isle. 7, 5th, Law of the Land, Magic Winner and Moneybags. Always in the lead, Moneybags first to surrender, not long after, likewise, Magic Winner. Went to the post very ordinarily, the favourite. 3/4 of a length, the winning margin, so quickly did it finish with a head, second and third, 3/4 ahead. And the time 1:15.4, 1:15.4's beaten the race record held by Merlot of 1:16.49. So, sure, I know there's a strong southerly getting behind them from the home turn, but this track is very, very quick. 1:15.4, 34.13 sectional time. It's 10.14, number 9 4th and number 7 5th. More Sydney news in just a moment. But Rodney with the market for it.
Okay, Perth 2, 6 and 7 official, 2, 6, 7 official in Perth. Here's Brian in Melbourne.
Up die riding. Cut Up Rough has gone up. Last year's winner, a presser, about to come forward now. Corregidor set, Ferragamo out wide with Auntie Mary. Sabre Suit 2. The presser just pulling back. Strong breeze here, but the sun shining, track improving through the day. Marvellous performance by our Mace K to take the giddies. The lighters on, they're off and running now. El Cave on the inside and Sabre Suit bounce quickly, going fast straight to the front. That was Island Morn. Island Morn landed in front of Sabre Suit, Hedge, and you remember going around the outside. Then El Cave and Snap. Further out is Cut Up Rough going forward from a presser, Corregidor, and they're followed by, in the middle there, Barishnikov. Around the outside, Ferragamo from Dana Rani, well back, Monopolised, followed by Seasky, and last of all, Auntie Mary. Up the back they go. Island Morn in front, 1.5 years. You remember, third, Sabre Suit, 4th is Hedge, 5th and 3 deep now is Cut Up Rough, a length and a half further back, Corregidor, 3 deep around Snap, El Cave over on the rail. They're followed back into centre by a presser, 2 to Barishnikov, Danarani over on the inside of it as they come down the side. A gap in the race further back then to the outside, Auntie Mary with Monopolised, and over on the inside, Seasky, and Ferragamo's back about 4th last. Island Morn in front, down the side of the 700 metre mark, a neck in front of you, remember. They're followed by Sabre Suit, getting a nice run, 3rd, 4th, but it out wide, cut up rough, fifth back in the middle hedge. Corregidor around it, further back, Snap and Alcove from Ferragamo. Well back, Baryshnikov, Dana Rani, a presser under a lot of pressure, followed by Monopolise, Auntie Mary, and Seasky is last of all. Island Morn, 400 metres to go, straightened up a length in front of you, remember. Over on the inside, Sober Suit, when they set sail, Sober Suit trying to get out, about to get out after Island Morn, then you remember Hedge, followed by Cut Up Rough, Snap up the middle. No Baryshnikov today, Island Morn in front, Sober Suit going to it on the outside. Further out is Snap, and here's Seasky from the back of the field, hitting the front, Sober Suit, Seasky after Sober Suit in front, Sober Suit has beaten Seasky, third's tight, Dana Rani or Island Morn. Behind those is Snap, and they're followed by Hedge, they're followed by Alcove, and then you remember Ferragamo, Baryshnikov never came into it from Cut Up Rough, then Corregidor followed by a presser, well back was Auntie Mary, and Monopolise is near the tail.
The winner, number 18, Sober Suit, 12.40 for the win, 3.90 the place, 5 Seascade, 4.60 for third, 13 Danarani, 3.10, 1 Island Morn, 4.30.
Super Tab 18, Sober Suit 11.60 and 3.50, number 5. Seascade to return 5.10. Those for third, 13 Danarani, 3.50, or number 1 Island Morn, 3.90. Correct weight Perth, weight is right, Perth on 2.67 on the third.
A beautiful run all the way, and number 18 is in the frame. Gerald Ryan has won the Toorak handicap with number 18. Number 18, Sober Suit from Seasky, who's come from last, and Dana Rani has poked through in the centre to grab third, number 13. It's 18, 5 and 13. 18, 5 and 13. And the third of the Group 1 races today, the Toorak handicap has gone to Sober Suit. Won an open class race at Flemington last Saturday with 55.5, stepped into the big league, the Group 1 league today. Was targeted for the race a good few months back, and it's a training triumph at Group 1 level for Hobson's Lodge and Gerald Ryan. Let's join Brian Blackmore now.
176.50, next double 3 and 18, 75.50, daily double 7 and 18, 37.40, 7 and 5, $18.50. 2 1/4 a long head, 2 1/4 a long head. Off Sydney.
The start on the inside was Jiminy, but it was fairly short-lived, and Whiskey Decanter out wide as mustering speed and raced to a half-length lead for Money Things second. Third was Red Masqué, followed by Gold Dundee. A length the Shoeshine Henry, behind those Almighty Prince and Wakul Ash on the outside. A length and a half to Jiminy. 2.5 further back was Crows Before Dawn, getting out of its ground early. Old Bomb around it. 2 further back to Jeff Heed, followed by Celtic Explosion. Allied second last, and last of all was Praise Indeed to the 1,000, and Whiskey Decanter the grey raced a half in front for Money Things second. Red Masqué is third, followed by moving up on the outside was Gold Dundee, and a length and a half to Shoeshine Henry from Almighty Prince. Jiminy the inside from Wakul Ash and Old Bomb. 2 lengths to Crows Before Dawn on the inside, followed by Jeff Heed, Celtic Explosion. Allied second last, and 3 lengths last of all was Praise Indeed to the 600. Whiskey Decanter is just in front, but Money Things issuing the challenge now. Money Things gets a half in front from Whiskey Decanter second. Third placing was Red Masqué, followed by Gold Dundee. The outside, Jiminy, Crows Before Dawn is looking to get a run through on the inside. Into the straight though, Money Thinks has raced to the front. Leads by a length over Red Masqué second. Third, Whiskey Decanter, followed by Crows Before Dawn, who still can't get a clear run. It's Money Thinks inside the 100. Leads by a length over Red Masqué, who can do no better. It's Money Thinks nicely in front, holding Red Masqué, and Money Thinks. Money Thinks by a length over Red Masqué second. Third, Jeff Heed, who flew, followed by Praise Indeed from last. Next, L8 from Gold Dundee. Behind those next was Almighty Prince, followed by Crows Before Dawn, who didn't really get a clear run from Wakul Ash. Well back was Whiskey Decanter, followed by Jiminy, Shoeshine Henry, Old Bum, and last of all was Celtic Explosion.
Number 9, Money Thinks, 8.50 and 3 even on the Super Tab. Number 13, Red Masqué, 5.60 and 5. Jeff Heed to return 6.50.
Run. Red Masqué chased it home, but full honours to Money Thinks number 9 to pay $8.50 for the win and $2.80 for the place. Crows Before Dawn was midfield throughout, then angled for the run up in the centre with Celtic Explosion. Couldn't really get the run, was checked, had to check around, but really wasn't going well enough at the time. Number 13 for second, Red Masqué, Kevin Forrester, and Jeff Heed, number 5, has flown home down the outside. So 13 Red Masqué to pay $6.20, and number 5, third, Jeff Heed, the return of $6.40.
Correct weight Queanbeyan, 5.31. 5.31 on the last race, 6 Queanbeyan, and correct weight.
Solvent, owned by Miss J.M. Arnott, F. Hiles, J. Stevens, M. Gasai, also A. Goodwin, and J. Morris, trained by John Morris at Randwick and ridden by Aaron Kennedy. 13 second Red Masqué, a 4-year-old chestnut gelding by Masqué out of Mar Chiquita, owned by JR, LJ, DR and PJ Fleming, trained by Jack Denham, ridden by Kevin Forrester, and third to 5 Jeff Heed. A run down the outside from near enough to last Paul Falvey, a 5-year-old bay gelding by Sir Heat out of Gold Lover, owned by RG, Mrs. BF and G Tyak, and trained by R Tyak at Dubbo, ridden by Paul Falvey. Officially 4th to number 11, Gold Dundee, number 11, and officially 5th has gone to number 14, which is our late Brent Stanley. So it's 9-13-5. Margins on the previous were 1.5 lengths by 2. 1.5 by 2, the time 1:28.23. 1.5 by 2, 1:28.23. The last 600, 34.21. 34.21 with the tail wind on the home turn. I don't think there's been a sectional time that's been under 35 seconds, so somewhat of a rarity, and it just shows you how strong this breeze is from the home turn. It's against them early, but then the run home is very, very strongly behind them. 9-13-5. Aaron Kennedy brings back Money Things, taking out the 7th event, and we'll have totes in just a moment from now.
This is